So you want to learn how to make an awesome video for Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn using a free app on your phone? That's what I thought. Let's get started. On today's episode, I'm going to walk you step by step through the entire process of taking the footage you have on your phone and using a free app to edit that footage that you can then upload straight to Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn. I'm Sivan Felder, and if you're an entrepreneur who wants to learn how to make incredible videos on a small budget, then you should definitely subscribe to this channel because that is literally all I talk about. Okay, so one of the biggest complaints that I hear from entrepreneurs who are just starting out in the whole video creation process is that they film the footage on their phone and then they have absolutely no idea what to do with it. You don't want to start spending money on new creative editing softwares, and you don't want to have to learn an entirely new skill set of editing your videos when all you want to be doing is just cranking out videos all the time. Now, there are hundreds of different apps out there, but I have found the one that is the easiest to use, the most user-friendly if you're a beginner, and the one that offers the best free version so that you don't have to pay for an upgrade if you don't want to. The one that works the best for entrepreneurs who are looking to just quickly edit their videos, add some text and images, and then have it all ready to upload to Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn. The app that I'm going to show you how to use is called Inshot. Now, the first thing that you need to do is obviously record some footage on your phone that you're going to use to edit this video later. The second step is to download Inshot onto your phone. And for the third step, I'm going to take you into a deep dive tutorial where we're going to spend the next 15 minutes actually editing your video so that you know exactly what to do when it's time. So if you're just starting out and you're still not sure what you should say in your video, check out this video where I walk you through the steps of how to script your video so that people actually watch it. And if you're filming with your phone and this is your first time, check out this video where I give you some professional tips on how you can make the footage look amazing with your phone. So now that you have your script, you've actually recorded your footage, you're ready to finally start editing, how do you take all of the footage you have on your phone and turn it into an actual video you can upload to Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn? And now I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step tutorial on what to do with the footage when you have the app on your phone. So let's get started.
The first thing you're going to do is download the Inshot app and open it on your phone. You're going to see here that you're going to have the option to edit a video, edit a photo, or create a collage. So we're going to click on video. And you're going to click on new, and you're going to choose the footage that you want to put into the timeline to edit. So just make sure that if you have more than one clip, you actually click on it in the order that it was filmed, or in the order that you want it to go into the timeline. And you'll see here, this is what the whole app looks like. It's super intuitive and really, really simple. Down here, you have all of the footage that you put. So you'll see it's in the order that you put it in, and you'll see that it just kind of plops it down. Now, if you want to change something or you want to change the order at some point, all you have to do is press on it and you can move the clips around based off of if you change their order or you want them to be in a different order. The next thing that we're going to do is make sure that our canvas is the right size. That means that when you post on social media, you want it to be the right dimensions. Very often people use 16:9, which is the general, cinematic canvas, and that's really the best for YouTube. If you're using it on Instagram for your feed or Facebook or LinkedIn, I suggest square. And if you're using it for a story, then you would click on 9:16. So in this case, I made the mistake of filming the video vertically, so you'll see that there are white bars on the side, but at the very least it will be a square dimensions for Facebook and LinkedIn, which is really what I like. So I'm going to press enter, and you'll see here that it's made all of the videos with that white background in the back. So the first thing that I want to do is actually change the white background. I don't like that. I would rather have it actually be a little bit blurry. So what I'm going to do is up here you see on this tab, you'll see that one of the options says BG, and I'm going to click on BG, which is background. Now you can choose to change it any color that you want, but I actually want to have it be that it's kind of like a blurred version of the picture, which I think just looks the best and is least distracting, so I'm going to do that. But it only adds it for the clip that you're clicked on. So if you want to change it for the next clip, you have to do the same thing for each clip. The next thing that you want to do is obviously edit your video. Maybe you made a mistake, maybe you said something wrong, maybe you just want to trim it at the end. So all that requires is that you, again, move this bar at the top and you press trim. What that does is it opens up just that one specific clip and it shows you the entire clip. And you can then choose to either trim at the ends, to cut the video right in the center, and you can also move it around, to split it, which means to turn it into 2 separate clips. And that means, so cut would be if, let's say, you made a mistake in the middle of the video and you just wanted to cut out that little part. Trim would be if at the end you said something stupid or you just wanted to end it quickly. Split would be, oh, actually I want this to be 2 clips. So in this case, this one doesn't need to be trimmed. What does need to be trimmed is actually this clip. So I'm going to do trim. And I think at the end, and then when it's done, it just drops it back into the timeline with what you trimmed off. Another cool feature of this app is that you can actually add transitions. So this video that I made on my phone, I don't really feel like it needs transitions, but should you want to add them, you click on this little white button with the black line there, and it will offer you all types of cool transitions you could have. So I'm not going to have a transition here, but again, it's a good thing to know. Another thing that you can change is if you want to change the colors or maybe add a little filter. So that's an option. You click on filter. And I think it's cool because first they give you all these presets that you can use. Some of them are pretty intense, kind of like, Instagram filters. And you can also do effects, which is funny. Like you could do like a glitch. Trying to think what else. Maybe, no, all of these look weird. Yeah, just like some cool glitchy effects if you want to have some cool stuff. Some of them cost money. But if you actually want to adjust in the app the colors yourself, you can change things to make it brighter. You can change the contrast. So sometimes if things look a little bit washed out, you can make them a little bit more contrasty. You can make things look more warm or cold feel. You could change the pink and green vibe. So if you're like in like neon light, you could change it. You could make the colors more saturated, less saturated. You can change the opacity. A lot of cool stuff. So really, if you film and you don't like how things turned out, you don't like the colors, you don't like the saturation, you could actually change them in the app. Another thing that is really important is text, right? So in all of my videos, I make sure that I have text. So I very much like this app because it's super easy to just add text into your thing. So let's say I want to say, right, do you need professional? I don't know if I spelled that right. Filming equipment to make awesome videos? Such a good question. If you can make it smaller like this. So I would, and I like also that it makes the bar in the back, which I'll show you how to change, because sometimes you want to have like a text bar on the top. Okay, you can change the font. If you want to change the background color, so here you can change the text color to be any color that you want. You can change the color around, like add an outline to the text if you want. You could change the box color. So in this case, I like it to be black. Actually, maybe I'll do white and then I'll make the text black. There you go. And you could also have the text animate in, which is pretty cool, right? Like, whoa. It's doing all of the animation for you. People pay good money for this. So I'm going to actually have the text pop up. Yay. Now you'll see that this added a text layer, right? This is my film video and this is the text. And if I want to make the text portion stay on longer, I can stretch it out for as long as I want. And a cool trick is if you click on the little arrow, you can just do it. Oh, I want it to go all the way to the end of the clip. And here I want it to go to clip beginning. And now you can watch. So one of the questions I get asked, one more thing though that I want to add to this video is some graphics, some icons. So the cool thing about Inshot is it has some really funny little icons that you can automatically input. Pretty simple ones so that, they kind of are the generic ones that would be the most useful. You can add some emojis. So here I'm going to add this little thinking guy because I'm asking myself a question like, do I need this? let's see how that looks. Move that around. And again, I want to have it be that it goes to the end of the clip. So now let's watch this.
So one of the questions I get asked a lot is, do you need professional
That looks pretty
equipment?
cool. And then for the next one, I'm going to do the same thing. So I want to have text here. So here I'm kind of showing people some things. So here I'm going to add an arrow. And again, you can move the things around. Oh, here, this is cool. If you want it to reverse, you just press that. So here, there you go. I would write, this is called a rig. And you'll see here how the different layers, right, the text, and here's the sticker. So if you want to change that. So what it looks like now is it only appears when I point to the rig. So I want it to start when I point to the rig. So I'm going to move that to that point here. Okay. So I want it to end right before I press the light. And then I point to the light. So I'm going to add another arrow, this time pointing to the light. Now, once you click out of it, you'll see how it's just your timeline. If you want to go back into the text, you just have to press text again and it will show you the text. So another thing that you can actually do in the app itself, which is pretty cool, is change the speed of a clip if you want to make it faster or slower. In this case, I do not want to change the speed. But if you want to have like some cool speeding things up, you can have it go in reverse. You can rotate the clip so that it goes in different areas. You can flip. That's pretty cool too. So you'll see how just in the basic free version you can do a ton. So here, let's add some music. Oh, you can record a voiceover. So like in this case, I am recording a voiceover of a voiceover, so that's confusing. So I don't actually want to do that. You can add music inside the app. They allow you to import music, but they also let you choose from some of the download it and put it into the video itself. So now you have a pretty cool thing, right? We can watch it again. And now when you're ready to export it, all you have to do is press this arrow at the top, press save, and it automatically saves it to your phone. And then you'll see here that you can automatically upload it directly to Instagram, to Facebook, to YouTube. You can send it in an email, and when you want to find it again, it is saved in your photos.